We have a big night of MMA coming your way here at Clinch Fight Club 13, presented by Legends Hotel Casino and Northwest Fight Promotions. This event is sponsored by the Yakima Nation Athletic Commission, Steve Newport, Executive Director. Our matchmakers this evening, Julie Toller and Carlos Rivera. Our physicians at cage side, Dr. Kevin DeWeber and Thomas Kinchelo. Our judges this evening, Bronson Fall, Elise Newport, Randy Silva, and Trevor Sanchez. Our timekeeper this evening is Caitlin Brennan. And our referees, Alexa Marie, John Stanton, and Randy Silva. Sponsoring this evening's event is G-Town Motors, Lower Valley Fitness Center, and RV In Style Resorts. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the first fight of the evening? We are streaming live, cameras are rolling, as away we go! Introducing first, competing out of the blue corner, this is JJ Kulji.
All right, again, ladies and gentlemen at home watching, we appreciate you for attending. We've got JJ Kulji making his way to the ring. I'm here with my co-host, Jeremy Sandino. We had an opportunity earlier today to talk with JJ. His nickname is the Biscuit Assassin.
Great nickname, great nickname.
Great nickname. Backstory there was his coach gave him that name, said he could change it if he knocked out his first opponent. He shared with us he did not knock out that opponent, and so the name stuck. So the Biscuit Assassin it is.
Yeah, JJ, you know, he comes to us from Albuquerque, New Mexico, hailing out of Eagle Creek, Oregon. Representing a strong background in kickboxing, trying to find his way in the MMA world, you know, a couple defeats in his way, but tonight he's hoping to change that. And with the name, the Biscuit Assassin, I'm really hoping he's able to turn that around tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a good conversation with him. He did share with us he was 6-3 with that kickboxing background, so does bring a fairly reputable reputation there with that too. This event, he said he's been training since 2022, and he's got a hoppy style. He said it came from watching karate.
Yeah, he did see. He's a big fan of Cobra Kai. You know, he did bring that style up. He's very bouncy, kind of unpredictable, likes to keep things light. Super cool guy, you know, had a great attitude in the interview. Really liked chatting with him. Again, I'm hoping for the best.
Yep, back to Kenny in the ring.
And his opponent competing out of the red corner, Mohammad Ali.
Okay, Jeremy, so we don't know that much about Muhammad Ali. He was traveling from the west side today, didn't make it in time for the interview, but you were able to find out a little information right before we started here.
I did. I was able to track him down. Muhammad Ali, he's currently living in Spanaway. He trains a little bit at the UFC Fitness out of Tacoma. He's making his MMA debut tonight. Tough kid, says he's going to come in and get the work done. He wants that W for his first, obviously his first debut. I mean, who doesn't? But he's got his work cut out for him tonight. JJ has a little more experience than he does, but we'll see who prospers.
And Muhammad said his fight name is Pacemaker. He did come in with a ninja mask, though, so he might be looking to change his name. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I love the fighter nicknames. You know, they say a lot about the person's personality sometimes. What I love, you know, about being a coach and all that, sometimes you give your fighter a goofy name that just sticks with him forever. Pacemaker, though, sounds like something he made up. It probably has a lot to do with his style, so we're hoping to see. Let's see if he makes a hard stop, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan of the names, too, and the stories behind him. It does definitely give you some insight into the fighter or their coaches or the team. So,
both these guys looking stout at 170 pounds. This should be a war here to kick things off. You know, I'm looking forward to it when the cage door's shut to see what the pace gets set by JJ right away.
And back to Kenny in the ring.
This is our opening contest here at Clinch FC 13, an amateur MMA bout scheduled for three-minute rounds. Your referee is Randy Silva. Introducing first, competing out of the blue corner, he holds an amateur record, looking for his first amateur victory against 3 setbacks. Training out of Cobra Kai Karate from Albuquerque, New Mexico, weighing in at 171 pounds, J.J. Kulji. And his opponent competing out of the red corner, making his amateur MMA debut, training independently from Spanaway, Washington, weighing in at 168.2 pounds, Mohammad Pacemaker Ali.
All right, both fighters getting a good round of applause there. I think the between Cobra Kai and Muhammad Ali, there's some things there the fans like, but here we go.
Yeah, like I said, the first 15 seconds is going to be the setting pace of this fight. Let's see who.
Yeah, JJ using his jab there, in and out.
Nice 10 to the leg. No check from Mohammad. He's got head movement going. Yep.
Attempted takedown, but got it shook off. He's holding JJ against the fence.
JJ trying to plant that whizzer. Trying to keep that base wide, but Muhammad's really putting the pressure on. Nice knee.
Yeah, Muhammad's keeping good pressure. He's raising the knee. Oh, he lost it. He's
going for a guillotine here.
Attempt for JJ. Oh, good uppercut on JJ's part. Muhammad fires back with a cross.
Muhammad's looking to unload on that right. There it goes.
Yeah, Muhammad's got
right
it
to the
pretty
face.
well against the face. JJ's weathered it well.
He's in trouble. Recovers a little bit on some clinch work. Yeah. Starting to show a little damage on that
JJ
right side.
working the knees there. JJ's got that underhook, and he's going back to it and trading in some little rabbit punches here and there.
What I like about this so far is both these fighters are about the same height, so there's really no reach advantage. So things are going pretty even back and forth with these guys. JJ's trying to.
Muhammad's getting worn. He's holding the fence.
Yeah, he is holding onto the fence, trying to save his life. But down on the ground we go. JJ kind of has a side position on him. Is not really working. I think he's going into half guard now. Now he's on the ground.
Yes.
I think Muhammad's going to post up and start striking on him pretty hard here. This is what I'm kind of banking on from Muhammad.
Yeah, he's giving good pressure with his elbow there. Just kind of probably waiting for his opportunity, but trying to feel him out.
JJ, he's clinching him down to save. He's instead of creating space to escape, he's waiting for that onslaught.
Yeah, he did try to raise him up there with his right leg. If you saw that, but didn't do much.
I would hope he'd put his feet to the cage and start using that to his advantage. But here comes the hammer fist.
Yeah. Both fighters staying pretty composed.
Fingers out of his mouth.
Muhammad got a warning for the fingers in the mouth there.
Muhammad doing a good job using the cage to his advantage here, keeping that pressure. JJ still kind of stuck in that. He's in a full guard position, trying to take his back. He's getting close. If he'd reach around and grab that lat, he might get it, but he's going to keep that body lock on him now.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
JJ looking. Oh, yeah. All right.
Good pace so far.
Good
Both
first
fighters
round,
looking
pace.
good. Yeah.
Both fighters staying composed.
So I got to ask, Mark, what's your thoughts on Muhammad? He looks kind of like he wants to really do some damage, but he kind of goes back to that reserved, composed look. So he's kind of hard to read.
Yeah, he looks like he's gassing a little bit. He's looking like he's not quite sure right now in the corner if he wants to be here, honestly. So coming from making his debut and being an amateur, I don't know, his footwork, he was going very low as he was coming in, kind of exposing himself a little bit as he was leaning in. So I'm not really sure how this is going to go right now, but I do applaud the fact that he stayed very calm. He did work some angles. He did work pressure. He didn't start with the punches before he should have. He waited till he thought it was right, then let him fly. So, you know, so far so good for a debut.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what the cardio does here round two. I know Muhammad was using the stool and JJ was not.
Yeah.
So let's see what round two brings us for the gas tanks.
Now, JJ did say his favorite submission was a triangle, and his favorite strike was the right cross. So,
JJ's utilizing the jab right out the gate, and then they go right into the clinch.
throw a hook.
Muhammad's got that good pressure, though. He's been applying it all the first round.
He has. He's doing it again there with his left shoulder.
Nice little knee there from JJ,
Yeah,
trying to get some action on it.
Muhammad's doing well to cancel that knee, though, with his right hand, if you saw that.
Yep.
JJ got one in there, but it didn't look like he did too much damage. He is trying to get, JJ's trying to get off the center line there. All right, Muhammad.
Nice push off and strike from Mohammad. Yeah, good. Oh, swing and a miss there by JJ. Super close, though. He is showing Mohammad that he can throw damage, so Muhammad's got to be really careful here. See if JJ can get this takedown.
He's got a guillotine
He's
attempt.
got a
Muhammad
guillotine
has
on
a
him.
nice roll, Muhammad.
If he stays cross-body from him, no, he's getting sucked into the guard a little bit.
He's got a half guard.
I think JJ's okay here right now. He's hand fighting that pretty good. Looks like he's out. Yep.
Yeah, he put his chin in the right place there to get out of that. So.
Well, JJ has the top side this time. Let's see what he can do with it.
I don't know if you can see it. He's still in half guard, that angle, but let's see. He's going to try to pass here probably. He felt the knee.
Yeah, Muhammad's going full guard.
Yep.
Got it locked in. Let's see what JJ gives him.
JJ's looking a little tired too there. Just throwing some little rabbit punches that aren't doing much, but
Keeping working.
yeah, JJ's throwing these punches for effect, I guess, probably more for the judges than for what it's actually doing damage-wise, but Mohammad was doing a pretty good job of keeping that elbow locked down.
JJ slipped out to half guard. He's trying to creep over to cross side. And he's trying that guillotine again. Hopefully he doesn't gas his arms out. But it looks like Muhammad's kind of working his way out. I think he's safe. Well, yeah, here we go. More leverage. Up against the cage we go with that guillotine. Super tight.
Okay.
I think Muhammad's got the hand fight.
Muhammad's, yeah, he's trying to create space with his chin to make sure he can breathe, and he's doing okay. He looks all right, but JJ's really working these knees well throughout the fight.
He is. Hit twice in the gut, once in the side.
Again to the thigh. Now, for those who don't know, those little knees to the thigh will have their effect here pretty shortly when Muhammad's going to move. He's going to feel a little differently.
Yeah, now he's just damaging that leg, trying to put some more damage on that leg for him.
He's attacking that same thigh that he attacked with his knee with his hand. So
into round. Smart move by JJ.
Yeah.
Getting in what he can, doing as much damage as he can. Both guys are obviously tired.
Yeah.
To be expected, a debuter, it's hard. Your nerves come into play.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to do when you walk into a crowd, into a cage in front of a bunch of people.
Correct. Yeah.
So I give it up for both so far. They're going into the third round. So
absolutely, for a debut fight on Muhammad's part, I think he's doing some things very well. He was doing some bite downs. He was doing position, making sure he got his chin in the right spot so the choke didn't go through. Both fighters doing pretty well, getting the other against the fence at times. JJ, with his record, he's really trying to get a win here and maybe pressing a little bit to where he's starting to gas a little bit too. So I think this fight's going to come down to who wants it the most. Who's really going to just dig down deep and make something happen, or just get some more points with the judges.
Exactly. Third round, I think this is going to be the deciding factors. It's probably 1-1 on paper right now.
I agree.
So
Absolutely.
Third round's going to make it all. Let's see what happens here. Here we go.
All right. Both fighters tapping in the center.
3 minutes to glory. JJ with a nice little kick. Steps away. He's keeping that distance, kind of strike a little bit with Muhammad.
Yeah.
Oh, Muhammad with a nice leg trip.
Grabs it and throws him to the ground. JJ recovers with half guard. Let's see if Muhammad can pass.
I think Muhammad's going to play it safe here. He's going to keep that topside control as long as possible for the points.
He's raising his hips like he wants that pass. There's the pass.
Oh,
Muhammad
JJ, nice reversal.
Got an open guard right now.
He's trying to stuff that knee to get into cross, but he's going to be stuck in half guard at least, which JJ seems to be all right with. Again with those loopy punches. Oh. They're light, but he's still connecting with Muhammad's face.
JJ's staying very active with those, correct. Yeah, and he is connecting. If nothing else, getting points with the judges.
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to. Muhammad's got JJ's arm. He's trying for. It looked somewhat like a Kimura.
Yeah.
Or a key lock. I'm not really sure, but yeah.
It was kind of a weird angle, but both fighters back on their feet. JJ continuing to use that jab and closing the distance, and then firing with some flurries.
JJ's hit a couple
There's
of those
the jab
hands
again
with a
with
nice
a cross.
right.
Nice.
Dropping his hands just a little bit,
Mohammad
but he connected good.
Really exposing his neck there.
JJ really trying for that guillotine.
Muhammad's trying to counter the pressure. He's about to give
There we go. He got a tap.
Yeah.
JJ got the tap with the guillotine. Third round. You can tell that's kind of his style. He's a taller guy, so I think he's probably used to doing that a lot in the gym too.
Yeah.
Probably some shorter opponents, but Muhammad was like his size.
And just an experience probably on Muhammad's part. He was, instead of trying to go up into and turn his chin in the right direction to counter the choke, he was dropping his weight and trying to push into his solar plexus. So you could almost see the point where the choke set in his eyes, the angle we had. We had a really upfront close seat to that. Yeah. So, but again, applaud both fighters. Mohammad making his debut, did a lot of really good things.
Yeah.
And JJ, good for him. Got the win he needed for his MMA career. Did work a lot of his stand-up, like he talked about in the interview.
He did. He threw what he said he was going to throw. He wanted to keep it standing. He was good on the distance. He learned his lesson from round 2. So big ups to JJ. And good job to Muhammad making his debut, really coming through.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight ends at 1 minute 51 seconds of round number 3. For your winner via standing guillotine, JJ Kulji.